Everyone, it's John from WoT, and welcome back to another video. Today we're talking Wheel of Time Season 2, Season 3, leaked set photos, and WoT Idol. There's a bunch of stuff we're going to talk about today, so if you're new to the channel and you don't know what we do here, I basically just outlined it for you. We talk about the Wheel of Time, from the mundane to the rumors to the fantastical to the leaks. We cover it all here. If you like that sort of thing, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you like this video, please like the video. If you like what I'm doing here, support the channel by liking the video. My last video was one of my most liked videos. It got some legs. It had far more views than I normally get. So it's a big help even just to click that like if you enjoy what I'm doing here. Now, with all of that being said and all of the stuff we're covering today, I do have to give a bit of a spoiler warning because, let's face it, I'm going to ruin parts of the books and the show for you because we have to do that to talk about the news. So, spoiler warning. In today's video, we're going to talk about elements of Season 1, 2, and 3 of Sony and Amazon's Wheel of Time show. So you haven't seen the first season, that's all 8 episodes, or read the first 3 books. That's The Eye of the World, The Great Hunt, and The Dragon Reborn by Robert Jordan. Be forewarned, I may ruin plot points and character arcs from both of those mediums. All right, that being said, let's get on to the video. All right, so we're starting off this video talking about Season 2, Kae Alexander, Min Farshaw, and haircuts. Yeah, it's going to make sense in a minute, I swear. So, if you don't know who this actress is, this is Kae Alexander. She plays Min in the Sony and Amazon Wheel of Time adaptation. She was introduced in the first season in a little bit different way than she was in the books. Now, in the book series, we've seen her in Berlin, which is the first city that the Amansfielders visit after they leave the Two Rivers. And we got to see her abilities. She can view people and see things about them and see either auras or images or sort of like little animations about what's going to happen in the future, and she can interpret them. She may not know exactly what goes on, but when she knows the meaning, she knows the meaning, and it absolutely happens. She isn't really back in the first book at all, but then she becomes very important in book 2 and beyond, and she becomes a main character and intrinsic to a bunch of different plot lines. So it's no shock that she's back in Season 2. And way back when the Season 2 teaser got released, there was a couple of shots of Min that looked like they were artificially darkened. Now, I don't know that for sure, but to me and a lot of other content creators, it seemed like it was at the time. So we all took our time trying to lighten them up and see what was going on there, what details they were trying to hide. And one of the details we thought they were trying to hide was a certain type of haircut, one that Kae is sporting in this particular picture right here. Now, Min's storyline in Season 2 centers around a bunch of different things, but near the end of the book, she's with Egwene when Egwene is captured by the Seanchan. Now, she's not considered important enough to be captured as well or done anything with because she can't channel, and they're looking mainly for channelers. However, she comes along with Egwene, and Egwene is basically told to stay compliant, and Min can keep certain freedoms. And that's sort of that little plot line there. However, what we're seeing here in Min is a certain type of haircut that's reserved for the Deka Valley. Now, they are a type of property. Now, property can be people that are born into this, people of other Seanchan nobility that are turned into this. Basically, it's sort of like the mark of a slave in the Seanchan culture. So I'm wondering if perhaps this means there's a little deviation from the book storylines and plot lines to the show, insofar the fact that maybe the Seanchan recognize what Min can do, recognize that she is a doomseer, that she can see certain things about people, and they make her property so they can use her. That's just a thought, but let me know what you folks think down below in the comment section, because I think they're going to do that to accelerate the Seanchan plotline. Because I think we're going to see more of the Seanchan earlier in the series than we did in the books, and they're going to be probably billed as one of the main enemies or one of the main antagonists of the series, I think, anyway. That's my thoughts. All right, so with all of that, we know that most of the main cast have either gone back to or have made their way back to Prague. Now, this is some of the social media from the cast. I'm going to show you folks that kind of showcases how they're getting there. Now, this is from Priyanka Bose, who plays Alana Vasvani, the Green Sister from the first season. This is of her welcome gift from the production team when she came back to Prague in her room. This here is Jennifer Chiang Garcia. She's traveling. Don't know if she's exactly traveling to Prague or not, but this was posted around the same time that other people were either traveling or landing in Prague. So my guess is we're probably going to see her in the opening shots of Season 3 for sure. And then we have this one here. This is her Mira Sal. So she's posting street art. We don't know which character she's playing. A whole lot of speculation around a number of different things. However, it's one of those things that we know she's back in Prague. We know that she's there filming along with a lot of the other cast. And this is Madeline Madden, who plays Egwene. This is Zoe Robbins, who plays Nynaeve. They're both also back in Prague and ready to film. And this is Priyanka posted this. So this is Ayula Smart, who plays Avienda. Hamid Animashan, who plays Loyal, and then we have Madeline Madden, Marcus Rutherford, that's Egwene and Perrin, and then we have Kae Alexander there as well, who plays Min. The whole cast is basically kind of getting back together, and they're all showing up in Prague. Now, we do know that the start date for filming for Season 3 was reported to be April 17th. At least that's when the extra companies were looking for more extras to show up for Season 3 of the Wheel of Time, so we believe the start dates are that, and from what I've been told from my sources, we're looking at filming in and around the studio on the back lot for the first little bit at the very least. I haven't heard of any satellite filming just yet, which is kind of where you folks come in. So I've started amassing a little army of birds here for Season 3. So if you know anything about Season 3, if you're in and around the area of Prague, if you're in and around the area of anywhere in the Czech Republic or in Europe where they're going to be filming, I'd like to hear from you. Or if you just know anything about the production team, the cast, the crew, things that are going on in Season 3, drop me a line. Emails in the description of my channel, or drop me a line on Instagram or Twitter. Both those are in the description box down below. I'd love to hear from you. And as time goes on, as they film more and more of Season 3 and more people become involved and know things, we can kind of share knowledge, and then maybe we can figure out a few things that are going on in Season 3, which would be absolutely fantastic. Now, going right along with that, there has been another casting the Geeky area has dug up for Caucasian twin boys for filming on May 22nd. 1 year approximately, 4 years approximately, twins are often used to film one child character. So it looks like they're going to film with children on May 22nd. Now, it's kind of hard to pinpoint when that may be, although I would like to think that it's probably scenes from the Two Rivers, because Rafe Judkins has gone on record to say that the plot line for Season 3 will feature heavily the battle for the Two Rivers, which is where Perrin goes back to visit his hometown. Now, don't know 100%, but I think that this might be for that. If you know anything else about it, or if you have any thoughts of that, let me know in the comments down below. Now, I did mention WoT Idol. If you don't know what WoT Idol is, basically it's a Wheel of Time parody song competition that is run once a year by myself, Matt, and Anas from the Dusty Wheel, and Lauren from Unraveling the Pattern. We invite the fandom to give us parodies. So they basically take a song and they parody it and they make it Wheel of Time related. And I've left a link down below in the description box to all 3 nights the shows are on. So basically we take these in for a few weeks or a month, and then we run live streams on the Dusty Wheel, and people live vote on which one should go through to further rounds. Now, the first 2 rounds were kind of neat. We got to see little snippets of all the videos, all of the talent that the fandom has. And let me tell you, the fandom has a ton of talent. And I want to thank everyone that made this success this year. The mods at the Dusty Wheel, the people, everyone else at the Dusty Wheel, the Innkeeper's wife, Anas, Matt himself, Lauren from Unraveling the Pattern, his family for giving him the time and the ability to do the things that he was doing, and all of the fandom, everyone who submitted things, everyone who gave us little tidbits and extras, everyone who donated for the prize money. I want to thank all of you for that. It was a whole lot of fun. Then Saturday passed, so just this last Saturday, we had the finals. Now, I've linked the finals down below in the description box, and if you don't have time to watch all of the streams, and they're quite lengthy, they're 4 to 5 hours a piece, they're very long, watch the finals, because you get to see little snippets of a lot of the songs, but you get to see the full parody for the final 16, and we had a special guest with us. That was Kate Fleetwood, who plays Leandrin Sedai from the first season and the second season of Celine Amazon's Wheel of Time. Now, Kate is an absolute treat. She's a treasure. I absolutely loved her. She was funny. She was personable. She was blown away by the fandom's talent, and I can't do anything but thank her a whole bunch for showing up, and it is a blast to watch. So if you can't watch all 12 hours of the streams, try to focus on the finals. I've left a link to it down below in the description box. It'll bring you to the Dusty Wheel. You'll get to watch the finals and see a ton of really, really great entries. We had the final this year was from Master of the Deck, Memory. That's the one that won. It was an absolutely emotional song. Can't say enough good things about it. Again, all linked down below in the description box. If you like anything Wheel of Time related, you're going to love this. You're definitely going to want to check out Kate, because she got a kick out of a lot of these parodies. All right, so I have to give another little spoiler warning here. We're going to showcase a leaked set image. Now, this is of the chair or the throne that we believe the character Suroth is sitting in. When I say we believe, we're not entirely 100% sure this is Suroth, but we're like 99.5% sure, based upon the lacquered fingernails, which fingernails she has that are long, the character that's playing her, or the actress is playing her, in all the rest of the costume. We kind of figured out this is probably Suroth, but if you don't want to see it, if you don't want to see images from the set, then, probably best to end the video now and go over and watch the final of WoT Idol. All right, you still with us? You probably want to see it then. And this is it right here. So these were posted to Instagram by Narg. And if you don't know who Narg is, well, he likes leaks, and he likes the Wheel of Time, and he likes to release them. So this is where this came from. And what we're seeing in the left there is the throne. Now, this is an image that hasn't been seen before that Narg posted. And the image on the right is who we believe to be Suroth, the one that sits in the chair. And you can see a cut shot down below on the right-hand side there that showcases some Seanchan soldiers holding banners and spears. And in behind it is what appears to be, we didn't know what it was at the time, but it appears to be the stairs leading up to this throne. Here's a better shot of the throne itself right here. Really intricate, really cool, really neat to see. And we believe Lady Suroth will be sitting in the chair. Now, if you don't know who Suroth is, she was basically the second in command of the Seanchan, and then after Lord Turok died at the end of the Great Hunt, she took over the return, and she was the one in charge. So pretty neat. She's probably going to factor pretty heavily in season 2 is my thoughts. We know that Lord Turok is there as well. We've seen him in some of the teasers based on which fingernails he has that are long and lacquered as well. So kind of can't wait to see what they do with the Seanchan. Either way, really neat image. Thank you so much for posting that, and I can't wait to see more. Now, I want to thank all of you for sticking with us here to the very end of this video. Thank you so very much, and here's to many more.